Hey, it's Rebecca, and this is my day 109 check-in. I think I'm just gonna start calling it, by the week. So we'll do week 15 update check-in about my experience being on an antidepressant that was prescribed for depression as a symptom of my PTSD related to domestic violence. So, yeah, it's been almost 4 months now that I've been on fluoxetine, which is a generic form of Prozac. I've been checking in weekly for the last month plus, I'd say. And I had a pretty long week, so I made some notes that I'm going to reference tonight for my check in. So I had a pretty long week. My external hard drive crashed, and that was stressful. It didn't have anything that I necessarily need immediately for work, but I lost a lot of photos and things that are not lost, but I'm not able to access the photos or anything like that until I spend a lot of money. And I thought that I had everything important backed up, and I'm realizing I would like to back up all my stuff instead of just picking and choosing in the future. So that'll definitely be on my list, but that got kind of pushed to the back burner because on Thursday night, my cell phone was stolen while I was at the campus library, and that was just kind of a bizarre situation. These people came up and took my phone off of the charging kiosk, like right in front of me, and I tried to catch them before they, left, and it just didn't work out. But I will say it is quite a privilege to be a college student. I had 3 officers respond within about 20 minutes to help me with my claim, file the report and check the library to see if they could find the people I had described. And, I have called 911 while under attack, like physical attack from people hurting me and people trying to hurt me, and been told that there was no one to respond, or that it would be more than an hour before people responded. So, yeah, it was kind of bizarre to see that much attention for something really relatively minor. I mean, I guess I'm upset about it, but yeah, just really was noticeable to me to have a lot of contrast between between that and my previous experiences asking for help from the police. So yeah, I guess I just have a little bit to think about with that. So I got a new phone today. It's Saturday. I just got it set up just enough to do YouTube. And let's see what else. Oh yeah, school update. I registered for next term mostly. Well, there's a little hold up. Hopefully I can get into the 4th class that I want. We'll see about that. I am feeling pretty distracted, like maybe kind of pre-burnout. I'm tired. It's been 9 full weeks of classes, and I've got 2 more. So I'm just trying to push through. And kind of tied into my experience with the theft on campus. I've been feeling also at school really, I don't know, lonely might be the right word. I'm, a lot older than pretty much everyone else in my classes. I'm older than most of my teachers even at this point, and I can't find anyone to study with me. I can't, find anyone to ask questions and stuff like that other than my teachers, and they're helpful, but my math teacher and my econ teacher have their respective office hours during the other teacher's class time. So I have to, get in touch with them outside of their normal office hours, and it's usually via email or messaging, and I just kind of feel like I'm kind of alone on campus when I'm there, but I don't know, maybe that'll change. I had talked about, really trying to simplify things and saving some time where I didn't have to spend time on stuff that was getting in the way of the important things like school, mainly school, and writing. So I'm going to write about most of that in the blog, but it's been going pretty well. I think I'm doing well saying no to the right kinds of things. And I was really concerned about cutting back on my jiu-jitsu training. I'm going about half as often or half as much time every week now than before, and I was really worried that I was going to just see a major stall in my progress. But that has not been the case. So before, when I would spend, 2 or more hours in a day on gym related activities, whether it's actually being at the gym or showering and cleaning up or driving there, things like that. Instead of all of that time, I can do a lot more homework, or I can do a lot more writing. And even if I just spend about 15 minutes really going over my notebook and thinking about my game and developing some goals for my next class, that's been super helpful. And when I am at the gym, I'm just feeling super focused, and I think that I'm really making some great improvements. So that's exciting. Let's see, it's getting a little long, so I'll try to wrap that up. Oh yeah, last week I said I was going to talk about some stuff with Patreon, and I'm just getting back onto Patreon a little more. I had gotten kind of confused with the back-end tech side of things, where I thought that I was uploading things to Patreon and it wasn't working, and so I've gotten some of that worked out, and I'm going to be doing some live streams there regularly. I started last night with my first live stream that was just of a writing session, and I'll explain that kind of program a little more at another video, because I just feel like this one's getting really long. So I will check in with you next week. Just want to let you know that I'm still doing well on the medication, still having the weird dreams. That's been my primary side effect, and they are getting better. They're not so terrible. I've still been doing a lot of work with meditations before I go to sleep, so I don't know if that's helping, or maybe just now that I'm dreaming so much, I'm getting better at it, so I'm not scaring myself and stuff. So that's it. And thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. And I hope you also had a great week. Well, actually, I hope your week was better than mine. Mine was pretty trying. But yeah, I hope you had a great week, and I hope you have a good week coming up. I will talk to you soon.